In this video, we're going to talk about how we can use the keys to change elements of our code. So this is an old school computer, and if you notice, there is no mouse on it, and that's because everything used to be based on key commands. We still do this in the computer's terminal. For instance, I can open and play a lot of different things. There are so many computer shortcuts, aka hotkeys. So for instance, these are just some of them: Command/comments, Command-C copies, Command-P prints, Z undoes, and so on. So we're going to go ahead and try and get these keys to work. I would love for you to open up a new editor and name it 2.09 KeyPress, and make an ellipse somewhere on your canvas. This is a great reminder that you should pause this video, rewind this video, do whatever you need so you're getting this information. Okay. This is mine. In fact, I think I'm going to make it 150 and 150 just so it's a little larger. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a comment. If I press the A key, make the ellipse larger by making the width and height a bigger number. If I press the B key, make the ellipse smaller by making the width and height a smaller number. Okay, so what we're going to do, since we are going to be controlling the width and the height, is we need to make a variable for the width and the height. So I'm going to come to the top and I'm going to do maybe var LW and var LH. And I'm going to say that my LW is going to start maybe at 120 and my LH is going to start at 120. This is me declaring. This is me initializing. And now I'm going to use. So I'm going to have LW and LH. And I'm going to go ahead and run. Okay, we're going to start out with our if. So I'm going to put my if parentheses curly brackets. Okay, so inside of the parentheses, I'm going to put if key is pressed, this is similar to our mouse is pressed where the I and the P are capitalized, space, and. So if I press a key and key equals, quotes A. So this is saying if I press a key on the keyboard and that key is A. I'm just going to add that as a comment. The following conditional says if I press any key on the keyboard and that key is A. For right now, I'm just going to console.log parentheses A is pressed. Make larger. And I want you to go ahead and run and try and get it to say in your console A. A is pressed. Make larger like mine does. Now, one very important thing to know. Important. If you are using keys, you must click the canvas before you press the keys. So for instance, if I just tried to press A right now, nothing's happening. You can see nothing's happening. But if I click, now it's appearing. Okay, so I want to make my width and my height larger, so I'm going to do LW is maybe 300 and LH is 300. Now, it didn't go back, so we would add an else. And we could put LW maybe back to 150 and LH back to 150. I also wanted, if I press the B key, that was a typo, I want the ellipse to be smaller. Now, whenever you are controlling if you are changing the same shape with multiple keys or clicks, you should be using if, else if, else if, else. So since we're going to keep changing this ellipse, rather than go and make a new if, I'm going to come between my if and my else, and I'm going to add an else if, parentheses, curly brackets. And I'm again going to say if key is pressed and key equals B, I'm going to console.log B is pressed, make smaller. I'm going to go test it out. A is there, B is there, and I'm going to do LW equals 50, LH equals 50. Okay. My challenge for you is make a rectangle. When you press Q, make only the width longer. When you press W, make only the height longer. When you press E, make the height and the width longer. And when you press R, make the rectangle pink. Okay, let me know what questions you have.